Every month, I like to give myself a little pop quiz to see what I can remember from that month's reads a year ago. So I've got my iPad at the ready. Storygraph is pulled up, and it looks like I read 8 books in October of 2024. Let's go through them in the order I read them and see what I can remember. The first book I finished last October was Blood Circus. This is a YA read about a girl who gets kidnapped by, I don't want to say a circus, but they are kind of putting on a performance where they are making these kids fight for their lives and basically quantify their value in existing. And it's kind of about eating, like a lot of things are eaten, and it's about scarcity and climate change. The next book I finished was When the Moon Hatched. This book made me cry so much more than I expected it to, but I can't really tell you much other than this is just an exquisite romance because everything I remember might be a spoiler. Next, I finished Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. This is a book about two people from different worlds, like drastically different worlds. One that has like electricity and one that doesn't. Kind of ending up in each other's worlds for different periods of time and navigating that and helping each other solve problems. Then I finished Velvet Was the Night. This book is really just about being at the wrong place in the wrong time. I think this was my first like crime noir, and I'm in love with the noir genre now. It's very cynical and realistic, and I dig it. And I finished A Broken Blade, which means I officially started the Halfling Saga a year ago. I love that series so much. It's completed now. There are 4 books. It's about a halfling who is the blade of the king and is basically sent to kill other halflings because if you are not owned by the king, you don't deserve to live, apparently. Fantastic series, highly recommend. It's very easy to read, very magical, very political. And then I finished In Charm's Way, which is the 4th book in the Witches of Thistle Grove series. And I remember this series coming up last month and I couldn't remember which book is which couple. And once again, I don't remember, but this series is just so charming, so light, and they're a fun little read in between like more serious reads, in my opinion. Next, I finished A Shadow Crown. Once again, you guys, the Halfling Saga. Just so good. Read it, trust me. And the last book I finished last October was All Systems Red. This is the first book in the Murderbot Diaries, and last October was the first time I read it because I read it again in April of this year. I love this series. It's so silly. I love Murderbot. He meets his crew in book 1, and we get to meet him, and how lucky are we?